This is Fire Chief 3, and this is the edge of the glowing sea settlement. And this is the final walkthrough. And I'll give you a little bit of narration, and I promised you a story about the Hangman's noose. So when we get to that point, you will hear my dulcet tones again. I hope you enjoy. Our trader. He's situated right along the road that used to come through here, so it's a really good spot for him. Kind of a junk collector, but I think most people in the Commonwealth are. And this is the clinic. Nothing fancy. Make do with what you have. Lots of radiation medicine. That's about all he makes here. All of these little huts here have radiation blockers in them, but they are also used for accommodations for the guards. Another guard post. Okay, now we're headed up to the overpass. Passes. There are 2 overpasses. If you haven't seen the previous video, the first video I did showed how I connected up the 2. This is the armory. He's still working on it. As you can tell by the blueprints and the construction materials, but it's coming along quite nicely. Put the armory and the weapons store up top. That way they're a little better protected. This semi was already here, being used by the raider that we had to take out in order to settle this area, and I just put a couple of beds in so that any travelers passing through would have a place to spend the night if they needed it. Okay, I promised you a story. Quite a while back, there were raiders here, and one of the raiders was really insane. And his whole point of being here was to waylay travelers and traders and just common folk of the Commonwealth. And he would practice his trade, which was hanging. He was known as the Hangman. So when the Minutemen heard about it, they decided that they needed to put a stop to it. So they sent a team of covert operatives to take out the Hangman, which they did, and this is where it got its name, the Hangman's Noose. You know, evil people have a tendency to get their comeuppance in the end, and this was no different. The Hangman and his devout assistants met their end here at the edge of the glowing sea. And now we have a bar called the Hangman's Noose. Looks like this bartender might actually be a little involved in some raider stuff. Guess we'll have to keep an eye on him. Yeah, he looks a little fishy. After the Minutemen took care of the Hangman, they took over this area and developed it, turning it into what you see today. See the guys hanging from the overpass? The one in the middle is the Hangman. The two on either side are his devout assistants. A warning to anybody that if they try this again, this is what they will expect. All right, let's get some nighttime shots in. I hope you enjoyed this tour of the glowing sea. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you next time.